Well, I got one person. Oh, three. Woohoo! Can you guys hear me? Oh, I don't know. Oh, there we go. Cool. Hi, Mom. Awesome. Hi, Simka. How are you guys tonight? Hi, Stivers. Awesome. Glad you guys can hear me. Did you guys have some good weather today? Get projects done? Hi, Farming Our Backyard. Ratliff Tiny Acres Homestead. Floods in East Tennessee. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Hope everything gets dried out here soon. I am doing well, a little bit nervous about this whole live thing. And I have a dog who's trying to climb in my lap. So I can't wait to have some warmer weather. So, Mom is in Nashville. Said the flooding lately is horrible. Oh, that's terrible. Hope nobody has any severe damage from the flooding down there. It's pretty rough. Yeah, fingers crossed, that's for sure. Oh. Mm. I think I'd take the snow that we have over flooding, that's for sure. So I'm super excited. I got my first egg since the possums attacked and killed some chickens and the polar vortex. Just a little tiny thing. There we go. Not until we have some more frigid temps. Yeah, no kidding. Simco, where are you guys at again? Sigma, not Sing. Oh, yeah, you guys aren't that far from us then. I'm up in Michigan. Guys, stop fighting. So what's anybody have anything they want to ask or anything like that? I know there's only a couple of you in here, so. I didn't really plan anything. I've got a couple little ideas, but I'm in mid-Michigan, just outside of capital city. And yes, I do. Yes, you do what? What are you saying, Mom? Um, so tomorrow I'm going to. Oh, I do have some. Yeah, I do have some ideas. Yeah, Ratliff. It is a little cold up here. That's for sure. But I don't think I could survive in the heat. Uh, I like to be warm, but not that warm. And plus, when I'm cold, I can always put on more layers, which I've got on a few. Um, but yeah, as my mom said, I do have some ideas of things to talk about. Oh, yeah, lots of humidity in Tennessee. It's been a while since I've been down there, but I do remember that. Um, Had to go pick up a rabbit this evening on my way home from work because this weekend is the Michigan State Rabbit Breeder Association convention. It is a 2-day rabbit show weekend, and there are 4 different rabbit shows. Oh, Mom, you make me jealous. So I had to go pick up my mom's classroom bunny because this will be her first official show. Super excited. I got 2 bunnies that I'm taking this weekend, and hopefully they do well for me. So we will see. The one that has been in my mom's classroom is a rabbit that is actually from a litter, and her mom is the rabbit who, if you've watched any of my videos, the rabbit who I lost recently is her mom actually. So fingers crossed that they do well. I'll be doing some vlogging and recording from the rabbit show, and hopefully have a video out sometime Monday of all of that. See if I can find some people to talk to and have them talk to us about their rabbit breeds and some of the stuff that they have to do to prepare for shows, because the rabbits that I'm showing are super, super easy to show. I just basically pull them out of the cage, trim their toenails, and we're good to go. So that's exciting. Ratliff, you've been all over the place. Where are you now? You said Tennessee, right? Yes, you are a little bit partial. This bunny that her name is MIF's Blue Suede Shoes. Her dad's name is Elvis, so all the babies have Elvis song titles for names. And she's quite the sweetheart and been living in that classroom, and just a doll. I love her. So. Oh, we're up to 6 people. Cool. Yeah, in the classroom, her name is Blue, but I call her Suede. Oh, I don't know what just happened there. Sorry. Um, I've got a few projects that I'm working on getting stuff together for. I think I've got stuff for about. Hi, E&J Farms. I've got lots of people from down in Tennessee. Maybe one of these times when my mom goes down there, I can tag along and meet some of you guys. That'd be pretty cool. It's the live hamster wheel. Can you see me now? Okay, good deal. Oh, man. 9 states. I've lived in 1 state. And I'm very happy with my one state because I can give directions like this. um, got all these Tennessee folks. Maybe it's time to move. So the three projects that I have stuff that I'm getting together for, I'm hoping to do a few different um, video ideas with them. You planted it. So my mom is Mindy's Diamond Moments, and she has her own YouTube channel, and it's hysterical because she actually started her channel before um, me, and she's blowing me out of the water. It's quite funny. She has videos with 600 plus views on them. Like, how do you do this? Hi, She Moved Mountains. How are you tonight? I'm just sitting here reading the conversation, staring at my phone. I'm petting my dog, my little fluff butt. I am well. I'm a little nervous about being on live for the first time, and I don't have a real good plan for what to talk about. Hi, Twin Cedar Farms. How are you? Appreciate you guys all coming and checking in for a little bit. So, what's everybody's plans for this weekend? Anybody got big projects they're working on? I will come see you, Janie, for sure. Oh, my fencing issue. I do have a fencing issue, let me tell you. So, I have the two horses. Okay, nervous. I'm glad I'm not alone in the whole being nervous thing. Um, you know what, Sakima, just jump in, do it. Tell you about my loved ones. Well, I have the dogs. They are my kids, my babies. Um, my mom and stepdad live about 5 minutes away, maybe. And yeah, my brother lives in town. Don't get to see him very often, so it works. I mean, a small, close, close family. We're very close, and just all get together when we can, and that's really about it. I'm on my own out here pretty much, except for when I have big projects. Then I call my mom and stepdad, and they come over and help me out. Farming our backyard, planting some seeds, and getting our future strawberry patch. Ooh, I don't have any strawberries. I'm gonna have to get some strawberries this year. Hey, Mom, I'm gonna come steal some strawberries from your bed. Working on your Ford tractor to sell it? Is that what I saw? Uh, Oh, that'll be a fun little project there, Sakima. But I was gonna tell you all about my fencing issue. Um, we had some super high winds this past week. We worked on breeding our goats for the first time. Oh man, goat breeding. I took my doe this time last year to a buck to be bred, and apparently she didn't take. So I am back to the drawing board of finding a buck. Excuse me. I actually have a very pretty blue-eyed white buck lined up for her. I just have to get her tested for CAE and get all of her test results back and make arrangements to get her over there, and hopefully I can get her bred and she'll take this year. So fingers crossed I'll be having babies just after that. So we'll see. Um, Anything new? Oh, yeah, new I tractors. You want one of the baby goats, Mom? Yeah, we all are like a little family, aren't we, Ratliff? It's quite the community, that's for sure. You're going to get a vet out in a month or two to do ultrasounds just to make sure. Right. Well, you can do the blood draw and send it in. I think it's only like, um, I think it's like 10, $15. I don't remember offhand. My mom is Mindy's Diamond Moments. Her YouTube channel is all about diamond paintings. You know, those things where they stick the little rhinestones on the um, canvases. Yeah, this homestead community is huge. It's um, pretty pretty awesome. Ooh. Oh, I'm up to 9 people. Are we gonna break 10? That'd be awesome. We'll see. Um, I have to figure out. Hopefully, we'll get horses soon. Uh, they're a lot of work, totally, but they're worth it. They really are. I think I like to think you got it from me. I got a lot of things from you, Mom. That's for sure. I find YouTube much more relaxing than Facebook these days. Loving the homesteading community. Yeah, totally. I prefer um, be on either YouTube or Instagram. Actually, the Facebook community is crazy. I'm not on Instagram enough, but I really prefer it over YouTube or over not YouTube, Facebook. Oh goodness, Ratliff. Mom, do you see that? They're already subscribed to your page. That's awesome. That world just got real small. My dogs are getting ready to start having a wrestling match over here, so be prepared. um, so we had these high winds last weekend, and I've got a whole row of dead trees along the one edge of my property between, or on the property line between me and the railroad tracks. And apparently, in the high winds, one of the tops of a tree fell. um, the treetop fell and crushed my horse fence. Actually, snapped one of the. I've got PVC posts. So one of the posts actually snapped right at just above the ground line. So that is going to be a fun little project trying to get that fixed. Thankfully, it's inside another um, fence line, so they can't get out and be running wild and free. Hey, we made it to 10. Hiya, Mariah's Tiny Acre. I hope I said that right. Oh, it's terrible trying to get they're not little trees that are falling, so it's just it crunched it bad. We had to my stepdad swung over the other day and he's like, oh, okay. So he took a stake like Mariah Carey. Yeah, I'm super excited. I made it to 10. He took a dowel and put it down the center of the PVC post to hold the post back in place. And this summer we'll have to splice it together and get that all fixed up so they can be contained in that field. I know you'll help me get it fixed, Mom. What did I see? We took a look at her page, and you do the diamond painting. We have a video up about that. We made a frame for ours. My sister-in-law made for. That's awesome. It's great that my mom is now being included in this little community. Moms are so great. I still have mine. Awesome. Uh, cherish every moment you have with her, Ratliff. There's nothing like family and your mom because they're a special kind of person and they know you ways other people don't. I want to look at your mom's YouTube channel. I love Diamond. Mom, you're about to get more likes off of this or more subscribers off of this. You need to do a live so that I can come steal some of your subscribers. It's my framing video that has over 600 views. I told you guys, my mom is blowing my YouTube channel out of the water. She's like, hey, I'm just going to put out some diamond painting videos. It's funny. I work at a local. You might need to help me. Uh-oh. I'll help you, Mom. It's not a problem. I work at a local lumber yard, and this is kind of a weird roundabout thing. I may have seen it. This is the rooster one. The rooster one. I don't know what you're talking about there, Mariah. The rooster one. So I've mentioned in a couple of videos that I'm going to work on putting. We just started our channel going on lives. Definitely, I'm hoping this will help. Definitely, because I feel like I don't know. I feel like my channel's kind of plateauing. I mean, not that a channel as small as mine can plateau, but I feel like it is. So hopefully this will help some. Yeah, she's got a beautiful mountain scene that she did framing on. My name is Shannon. There are ups and downs with channels. You have to keep at it. I am definitely keeping at it, Sakima. Um, I enjoy um, I enjoy putting the videos out there. And I try not to just put random just ramblings. I try to, well, I guess sometimes they are, but I try to put out things that people are going to enjoy and they're going to get something out of and maybe motivate some people a little bit. I don't know if it works, but maybe we'll see. Um, Hi, Ratliff. So I was saying that I work at a lumber yard here in town. Hey, no. I told you they were going to start fighting, right? It's the big one and the little one. Um, and in my area where my garden beds are going to be is a tree branch that comes out and kind of peeks up. So the other day I was stocking some small pieces of lumber and I came across one that I'm going to use on that tree limb as uh, a swing. I'm super excited about that so I can sit out there in my swing and stare at the garden if I can get my garden beds together and going. So that's one of my biggest plans for this summer. So what type of beds does everybody else use? Is everybody using raised beds? They say, what, Mom? That I'm going to have a swing in my garden? I am. Yes. A swing. An old-fashioned wooden plank swing. But I was asking if what type of beds is everybody using? Do you use raised beds? Do you use in-ground buckets, Rubbermaids? Plant in the ground from Ratliff. We have a large plot in the cabin yard. Turned into a Ruth Stout garden. I'll have to look into that. I've never heard of Ruth Stout garden. Raised bed. I'm trying to find cedar to do parts of my beds with, but I'm not having any luck. In the ground, trying raised beds. I'm hoping that raised beds will work well. You have to keep going. Keep at it all. Love your video. Oh, thank you, Twin Cedar. That makes me feel right there. Gives me the feels. Yeah, I know I've seen yours. You're supposed to engage and tell everybody else what you have. I'm gonna come do a garden tour of your little garden this summer, Mom. So you better get it up on par. Ratliff, I've tried it all, and good old Earth works for me. I actually have a small raised bed that I've grown in for the last 2 summers. I usually just do like it's out along a trellis, so I'll do. Oh, that's awesome, Ratliff. I hope to be able to say that someday. But I do sugar snap peas up the trellis and tomato plant, and I have volunteer cilantro that comes out of my ears. I have so much cilantro, it's not even funny. Usually do a pepper plant, some lettuce, spinach, that kind of stuff. So I'm looking to expand majorly this summer. And then all my other little projects. We'll see. It's a lot. So, raised bed pro tip I got from another channel. Wet down cardboard, then layer of straw. The cardboard kills the weeds and grass. Straw provides moisture. Oh, that's awesome. Very good. Very good to know. Can you guys hear the train? I hope not. I hear them all the time and it's terrible. So I'm excited for a video that I've got in the plans. We heard it, no big deal. Good deal. I heard it. There was a video I put out the other day that had the train sounds in the background, and I was like, I hope it's not too loud. Oh man. When we first, because this is actually the home that my mom bought um, when she, well, years ago now. And when we first moved out here, the train traffic was very, very minimal. And then down the track, a few miles, they actually put in a GM plant. Since then, oh man, I will have to do a lot of my outdoor recording, especially over where the garden's going to be on Sundays because it's the least busy. Next best sound to hearing. I don't, most of the time, I don't even hear it unless I'm doing something like this and it's really obvious. Um, I feel really funny because I'll be standing out like when the farrier's here or out doing things with the horses, and the horses are standing there. The train comes by, blows its horn, it blows its horn 3 times. I know where it does every time, and every time I will jump, and the horses just kind of look at me like, "Why are you jumping?" Just to warn people when you're out there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to for sure. Definitely, I'll probably do a lot of editing unless I'm in the middle of something super like good. What? No, settle down. Um, but I was talking about a future video that I'm going to do. I mentioned that I started some pepper seeds and there's progress and I'm super excited about it. So I'm gonna start piecing together some parts of video and hopefully at some point this weekend I can add a little bit more to it and put out a video about that. But first, probably Monday should be the video about the rabbit show this weekend. So that'll be fun. And it's going to be interesting. I'm a very introverted person, and to go out into public and talk to people and be like, "Hey, I do a YouTube channel and I want to talk to you about your rabbits for my channel. Are you okay with that?" It's going to be a little awkward for me. So I'll probably start with my friends that I know who are there. I will show them your baby this probably Monday. I will show them Suede. I raise pepper to feed to your chickens. Does it provide something for them? I have chickens, and I've never thought about feeding or raising them for the chickens, or yeah, planting peppers for them. Stop. I actually have the rabbits already in their carrier, ready to go in the morning ready to go in the morning, since I have to be up and over to the university where the show is at fairly early. Stop. I know that one of my first projects, Stop. Keeps them very healthy, and I get 2 out of 3 chickens laying. Really? Hmm. Do you keep a light on your chickens? Oh, kills worms. Are you keeping a light on your chickens all winter long, Ratliff? No, Blue is not running around my house. I There's a light in my chicken coop, and the cord runs into the garage where to an outlet, and I thought that the extension cord had broke off in the outlet. So when I had the possum incident back at the beginning of the year, my stepdad come over with his gun because I don't have one yet, and he's like, "Why don't you have a light on in the chicken coop? Light helps keep the critters away." I, I think it is helping. I'm not entirely convinced yet. But so I'm like, the plug broke off in the outlet. And he's like, "No, it's not. I just plugged it back in and it's working fine." And I'm like, "Okay, I don't know what broke off." Also, a radio playing. Do your chickens have a preference as to the type of music they listen to? Hi, Micro Farm Starter. How are you this evening? We have our coop lit. 16 hours. Glad to hear that you're doing well, Micro Farm. Keeps the classic rock. I wonder if it would affect how they lay if you played different types of music, if you played them classical or other things. I think that having the light on has, well, the days are getting longer too, but I think that having the light on has helped some. Because, like I said, I got my first. I got my first egg since the all the issues I was having. The dang possums killed both of my sapphire gem hens within a week of each other. And then we killed both the possums. Too slow, take all day. Oh goodness. Yeah, it was pretty rough, Micro. Um I liked launch and egg better. It was funny. I actually found the first one, the possum, in the coop eating my chicken. So that was pretty terrible. You gotta love spell check. The things that it makes some people say. Do the peacocks have a radio station preference, Sakima? Oh, Micro, my sapphire gems were gorgeous. A little bit darker, like if you've ever seen a lavender Orpington, they were darker than those, and they were sweet girls. Oh, it was a dead possum. Definitely a dead possum. If I can find the sapphire gems again this year, I will be raising chicks. I definitely, because they were nice little birds. They were sweet. Ugh. They had literally been outside for less than a week when the possums got the first one. I don't know if they were good layers actually. I got them from a feed store um, in the fall, so they stayed in the garage in the brooder until they were fully feathered, and by the time that I put them out on January 1st, so they went out, and within 2 weeks they were both taken by the possums. And again, very dead possums. Everybody up here is always like, "Oh, possums are so good. They eat the ticks, yada yada yada." And I'm like, "Yeah, no. Possums eat my chickens and can give horses EPM." No, they weren't even old enough yet. So, broke my heart. I was so looking forward to having them. And then the most recent possum, it was the most recent possum that I had out here had me sounding like a crazy person because it was inside the coop and I tried to beat it with a stick. I won't even lie. I tried to beat a possum to death with a stick and I couldn't get it. So yelling at the top of my lungs, "Get out of here. I want you dead. You need to die." I'm sure the neighbors loved it. Oh, yeah, I know. They seem to be like it sounds like the sapphire gems are going to be really good layers. So, hopefully I can find some again this spring. So we'll see. Um Sakima, I keep a stick right by the chicken coop. Um and then I'm actually looking into some sort of firearm to have on me. Definitely who was that? Janny. Definitely look into them. They're beautiful birds. Just beautiful. I've also got gold laced Wyandottes, a silver laced Wyandotte Rue, Polish, and then Well Summers. Um, I really like my Well Summers too. If I could find more of them, I'd take a few more of them too. So, but I really want sapphire gems again. 410 gauge shotgun, single shot, safe, little to no kick, and great first gun. Good info. I gotta write that down. Hold on. I got a little notepad sitting here so that I can write stuff down if you guys come up with good stuff for me. I was thinking, I've been looking at different guns, and I was actually thinking of some sort of um, handgun. Right. I've thought about a 22. I used to have a 22, but long story short, I don't have it anymore. But I was thinking like a handgun, so I have it have it on my hip at all times, so I don't have to run back into the garage or the house and find a gun. Yes, mom, we're arming me. So I don't have to yell at the top of my lungs, "I want you dead," and have neighbors think I'm trying to kill someone for real. We will arm the possum enemy. Yes, arm the possum killers. Definitely. Anybody have any questions for me? I know it's kind of a weird thing to ask, but yeah, call your husband out. Yes, mom. Call the stepdad. Hmm. So I'm doing all of my YouTube, everything on my phone, and it's working kind of well. The only kids I have four legs and are hairy currently. They're I would like children, but just life hasn't aligned for that at this point. Do you guys plan on putting it in a garden? I do plan on putting in a garden. Um, I have hopefully the spot picked out. Um, I'm not sure how well the spot that I have picked out is going to work. Although with all the trees dead back there, I might get a lot more sunlight than I was thinking I would. My biggest concern with the spot is how damp it is. There's a little runoff area. I'm worried that it's going to be a little bit too damp, but I think with raised beds it'll help so that it's not directly on the root mass. Um, I do have a friend who has a very large garden, and she's actually told me she would prefer have a spot that's too wet than not wet enough. So we'll see. I have five. Trust me, children are overrated. Oh no. I do have my nieces and nephews that I love dearly, so we'll be doing some horse riding with them this summer, and maybe they'll be out here on the YouTube world. Maybe I don't know if I want to expose them to that. Uh, See, I'm glad that you think so too, Micro. I do think that the raised beds will be beneficial. And I have plans for a pretty arch. I have 3 ratliff and a cute grandbaby. Oh man, so many kids. I love it. Do you guys have your children on YouTube, or are they ever on your channels with you? Listen to the old man. That's good to know. Nothing. I know that YouTube just did that whole thing with um, comments on videos with children in them. It's crazy that they actually had to really think about doing that. So I have my grandson on. Oh, there. That thing that things make sense now. We have our seeds coming up now. I know. I think I'm at 8 weeks from last frost date this week, so I will be starting the rest of my peppers and tomato seeds this week. Right. I think that it had a lot to do with the number of subs or number of subscribers that the channels had. Oh goodness. Mariah and Ratliff are duking it out in the comment section. Oh no. We have 4 trays up and under lights, hoping to start tomatoes and peppers soon. Yep, that like I said, I've got peppers started over here on um, paper towel in Ziploc bags. And those seem to be working well. Future video. um, I think all of us with less than 1,000 subs don't exist. That may very well be true, Sakima. It's crazy, isn't it? Microfarm starter. I was raised in Kentucky, north of Bowling Green. Michigan family farm from AZ. I don't know what you're talking about, Mom. Oh, hi, Michigan family farm. We started our tomatoes and peppers on paper towel 2 days ago. It's exciting, isn't it? Me and Mom had sat down and watched Roots and Refuge video about her starting some pepper seeds on the same way, and it's working really well. So can't knock it. I can't wait to do that update video for sure. Do you know there are people out there that like to listen to trains on YouTube and get really? Really, Mariah? Huh. Um, I don't know if I could sit there and record a train driving by for a period of time and not almost want to lose my mind. Way exciting, except 3 of my tomatoes already are sprouting, waiting on my... Oh no! Um, wow. Hopefully your lights get there. And uh, the no kidding, the Jess bug. Yes. It's crazy. I'm thinking that I can do 2, maybe 3 raised beds this year. We'll see. I don't know yet. I think that'll be enough space for what I want to do. There are channels dedicated to train watching. Um, huh. Oh, yes, I compost. I have 2 horses, 2 goats, a flock of chickens, and I don't. How many rabbits are there right now? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 rabbits. So I have lots of compost. Lots. Hubby found 4 massive lights along the side of the highway last year. We have building Hugel culture once our snowman. My goodness, I'm gonna have to. There's so many things that I'm learning tonight that I don't know about. Well, I don't know about a lot. Start filming the trains. Um, wow, you. I know I do need to grow food. I'm sure that if I grow enough greens, the rabbits will love me. Definitely love me because I'll have extra for them to eat. I may have to try to start filming some trains. I don't know where I would post train videos because I think that would be kind of weird on this channel. Hugel culture. Time to do some research. uh, I mean, don't get me wrong. There's some trains that go by here that have just absolutely beautiful graffiti on them, but I just when I set up my camera and just let them go by. I'm that close to the railroad tracks. I could probably do it from the kitchen window. It's a bed built from log sticks and compost. Good for retaining moisture. Huh. Interesting. No, it would be cool. I film all kinds of weird things. All right, we'll see what I come up with. The rabbits will love you, and it will save you money feeding. Yes, it will definitely save me money feeding them from the garden. Starting our channel soon, and we'll be filming it. Very cool. I'm looking forward to that, Mish family. I'm gonna have to go look at your channel. Well, you said you haven't officially started your channel yet, right? It could be interesting, Mariah. We'll have to. I'll see. I don't want to stand out there right now, though. Maybe when it warms up a little bit, I'll stand outside and record some trains. Amtrak going by, watching me record them. Not started yet. We're on Instagram. Okay, I'll look you up on Instagram for sure. I'm on Instagram too, so I'll definitely look you up. Again, I'm taking notes. Look at that. Look at it. Look at people getting likes and subscribers. Awesome. Anybody else have any other questions for me tonight? What do you do? Have a good night, Micro Farm. Thanks for stopping by. Mish Family Homestead, you're going to have subscribers and no content. That is pretty awesome. Oh, goodness. I work in a lumber yard. I do um, retail work and receiving, plus some ordering and that kind of stuff. Help customers, place lumber orders, that kind of stuff. It's a good, solid 40-hour a week, regular schedule. All the bells and whistles of a grown-up job. Yeah, do you? Um, we may. Well, I think that most of our trees, except for the exotics, come from the Michigan area. So we may not get anything you cut, Ratliff. Yeah, the only problem is that our lumberyard is actually all furniture grade. So um, it's a little. I wouldn't want to spend that kind of money on box store. A good well, we're not a box store. We are family owned. We've been around for 109 years. So it's a local family that's been there, and I just happened to find apply at the right time and get a nice little job. Who needs a drone, Mom? Are you telling me I need a drone? I do have a pretty darn good job. They take really good care of us, and I think that that's pretty much all you can ask for in a job these days is that they take care of you as their employee. So. Plus, I get to find cool pieces of wood that I can do random things like make swings with. I actually just Michigan Homestead talked. Did they? I totally missed that. Huh? I missed that completely. I don't know. It is hard to find a good employer. Absolutely. Um, I would honestly really like to not have to be in the regular 9 to 5, 40-hour a week job if I could figure out a way to be here and raising my animals and all that kind of stuff. I would absolutely love to. My hubby would need to. That's kind of funny. I was actually this when we had all the ice over top of the snow. I was thinking it'd be really funny to have a drone to be able to do a flyover of my property so that you could see all the paths from one building to another. I'm lucky enough to have a job where I'm able to sit here at my desk and do YouTube stuff. I wish. Night, J&E Farms. Thanks for stopping in. Well, I saved my burlwood. Oh, burlwood sells so well. We just got in some walnut that was cut. It's like slabs that were cut on the diagonal, and there's chunks of it that are burlwood So it's got burlwood grain inside these diagonal slabs, which are really cool. It is hard to ignore, Mish. It really is. There's just something about putting yourself out here and doing it and trying to make a go of it there's an appeal to it. So I get it. Well, guys, it is officially 10 o'clock. People use it for gun stuff. Oh, yeah, I can see that. That would make a beautiful gun stock. You bet. I look forward to doing this again, everybody. And thanks for stopping in and being here and supporting me on my first time going live. And hopefully it helps the channel grow some. So, and I will go check out some of these other people and help you guys grow. So, look for my video on Monday with have fun in the diamond world, Mom. Look for my video on Monday about the rabbit show. You guys all have a good night, and I will talk to you soon.